Kiss, yo! I'm back. I know. You have been dying because you haven't been getting any kisses from me. I know, my kisses are just full of life. I know, but don't worry. Don't worry. Ms.Kis is here to give you a spoon full of sugar. All of it. Matter of fact, I'll give you a whole bag if you want. Knock yourself out. I seriously gotta make up for the last 2 weeks. Okay? I can't believe it. Let me just explain my absence. Okay? Can I do that? Alright, first of all, there was going to be an awesome show on September 20th, which is about 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3. I don't even know. I don't have a calendar in front of me because that was my birthday. Yes, Ms.Kis' birthday. Yes, thank you. Hold your applause, por favor. Merci. Yes, it was the day I popped out into the world and said, hello, world. I'm gonna rock your socks off. Absolutely. What? Woot woot. No, but unfortunately, I got a terrible, horrible, stupid sinus infection from hell that has ruined everything. That is probably, most likely, absolutely why I might sound a little funny, a little nasally on this show right now. Yeah, it has been driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy. It doesn't want to go away. It just kind of lingers around, driving me up the flippin' walls. But whatever, I got tiger's blood, so we're good. There's only so many cough drops a girl can take, all right? You know what? Speaking of which, actually, which is better, my dear, lovely little awesome listeners, Halls or Ricola? Or Ricola? I don't even know how you say it. Post your opinion on Osprey Radio's Facebook to let me know, because I've been asking everyone. This cold thing has got to go. It's got to go. So help a girl out, alright? Thanks. But in any case, the show must go on, and I am finally here to drive this show, Ms.Kis, the word DJ, through the awesome trail today. Alright, this show will be the golden goose egg of all shows. Oh, wait a second. Did I just make another reference to our lovely Canadian free exports? Huh? The geese! Yes, they're here! I heart them! I absolutely love those geese. For reals! Okay? There is just... Oh my word, there is just so much to cover, so let's go. First of all, the weekend before my birthday, and before these wicked demon germs decided to ruin my life for the past month, I visited some friends in good old South Carolina, alright, and had a jolly good time hanging out in Charleston and getting some she crab soup and crab cakes and other good old southern eats. I love it. If you ever go to Charleston, make sure you hit up Hyman's Seafood Restaurant. It is amazing. I love that place. But anyway, I also had a deep conversation with my girl, Catherine of Somerville. That's right. About, no, not the Civil War, and not about Southern iced tea. No. We discussed the importance of nuts in brownies. Okay? And let me tell you right now, nuts are not important when you make brownies. That's right, folks. That is correcto mundo, okay? You don't put nuts in brownies. I don't care if that's the way you quote-unquote make brownies. Alright? I don't care if that's how you've been making it your whole life. Not in my kitchen. Not in my kitchen, okay? Nuts do not belong in brownies. Doesn't matter if they're peanuts or walnuts or pecans or pecans, however you say that word. It is a no. No form of legumes are going in my brownies or my chocolate chip cookies. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know what? I just ate a, pumpkin, loaf from Starbucks, and it drives me insane because I always forget that there are those little, like, I don't know if they're sunflower seeds or what on the top, but every time, you bite in, have this moist, chewy cake, and then you have like a crunch, and it's like unexpected, and you're like, no, this is totally throwing off my cool vibes right now. Stupid nuts. Ugh. Drives me insane. If you want to put a form of nut in your baked goods, put some peanut butter chips, okay? Not the actual peanut. Brownies are supposed to be chewy and moist and melt in your mouth type of dessert, okay? Don't mess with that. Am I right? Yes, of course I am. Of course I'm right. Now, here are the basics of making brownies. Okay, are you ready? Write this down. Go ahead. Get a pen and paper. Go, go, go. All right. It is very important. You get chocolate everything. Chocolate chips, chocolate batter, chocolate syrup. Chalk it up. Done. That, my dear friends, is a perfect brownie. I think we need milk to make brownies. So, you know what? Get some chocolate milk, too. Just throw that in there. For some of you, a perfect brownie consists of some unspoken, secret, special recipe or ingredient. And that is not what I'm talking about. So forget about it, because it ain't happening. All right? Not that type of brownie. Okay? I feel horrible for older folks who have been baking forever, and they hand me a brownie with nuts in it, and I'm like, thanks. Smiles. What are you supposed to say, right? I mean, can you tell this is a pet peeve of mine? Nuts and brownies. I'm sorry for those of you who love crunchy brownies, but I am not a fan. So there. Some of you might be sitting there thinking, holy cow, Chica, just take them out. No big deal. You don't have to eat the nuts. And you know what? My dear genius of a listener friend, you were completely right. I can just sit there and take out the nuts for my brownies. Yeah, you are 100% correct. But first of all, are you going to sit there when your tongue's taste buds are tingling for some tantalizing goodness? Huh? Are you going to really sit there and pick them out? No, you're not. And if you do, all you got left is a demolished brownie that is ugly. Okay? And when you take the nuts out, parts and pieces of the chocolatey goodness that your taste buds are tingling for get stuck on the nuts. Come on. Okay, so I think I'm gonna change the subject now. Yeah, no more nuts. Okay, no more. All right, so what to talk about next? Oh, I got it. I got it. Gifts are great. Giving gifts is spectacular. What a change of discussion. I know, but I gotta keep it random. Brownies and gift giving. Heck yes. I gotta keep the flow of amazing awesomeness flowing through your ear canals so that your eardrums can have a party. Okay? And then thank me on the Osprey Radio Facebook page, because that's what you'll do. And I'm doing you a favor. So, go ahead. You're listening on your computers anyway, so do the multitasking thing. It's really amazing. You get a lot done. Okay? So, anyway, giving gifts is a great way to just do something nice for someone else, It makes you feel good. It makes the other person feel good. You get to use the element of surprise, you know? You get to see that look on the person's face of, holy cannolis, that is so awesome that this person knows so much about me and got me this amazing surprise gift. Yeah. You know, it's a very good feeling. I bet, if Santa Claus was real, I bet that this is what he feels like all the time. Every single day of the year. Oops, oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Oh my goodness. Where are my manners? Oh my goodness. Kisses for all, okay? For you little university students who still believe in Santa Claus, I think it's time he's not real, okay? Santa Claus is not real. I repeat, Santa Claus is not real. It's better that I tell you now before Christmas comes along and stuff like that, because that way you still have time to go out and get gifts for your family for Christmas. All right? Yes, people, family and friends, get your presents and wrap them up and shove them underneath the tree, make it look pretty. Not Santa Claus, okay? Because he doesn't exist. All right? Sorry. I just burst your bubble into a million little droplets. Sorry, but and the Easter Bunny or Tooth Fairy, yeah, they're not real either. Despite what major motion pictures might suggest or what the M&M's commercials might suggest, they are lying to you. Lying to you. I am showering you with kisses of truth. Okay? I'll just let you know. They do say you learn a lot in college, so let this be one of those golden nuggets that you carry on in life, forever. And then you could pass it on to your, future generations if you didn't know already. Yeah. Any case, back to gift giving. You should try it sometime, You'd be surprised at the great feeling that you get that you just made somebody's day. It's exhilarating. You just don't know what that person is going through when you get them something. You could be their deciding factor for absolutely anything in their life. Oh, and for you guys, yeah, let me just tell you something right now, all right? Giving your girl flowers or chocolates or, whatever, I don't even know, that is not an act of kissing up. No, that is an act of loveliness and affection and gentility. That thing called chivalry that so many girls complain that there isn't any enough of. Yeah, it does work. And I do believe that there are chivalrous, gentlemen out there. And, prove me wrong, guys. Prove me wrong that you guys will get your girls something just for the heck of it. All right? It does work. Try it. Do it. You'll get a lot further in your relationship. Radio Pinky Promise. Okay? And while you're at it, you should totally get yo mamas something too. So make her day. You'll get a lot farther there too. Take notes, because I think I'm giving some pretty solid, straight up advice here. Maybe the show should turn into Ms.Kis' relationship DJ? Yeah. Huh. Ideas. No, but really. Seriously, get with it. Girls, you too. You can buy your best friend, little nothings too. Like stickers. Everyone loves stickers. Like, for real, stickers put a smiling face on everyone. Just yesterday, I was doing some labeling, and my coworker showed me this awesome new labeling sticker printing thing, and I was just awestruck. I was just amazed. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So go out and buy some stickers, and it doesn't matter what kind they are, just sticky stuff, or even Post-its. There you go. You'll be surprised at the outcome. It's pretty cool. Or maybe it's just me, I'm easily amused at the small things in life, but hey, I won't ever get bored. Unlike some of you who twiddle your thumbs. Yeah. You need to take my advice. Or if you can't find stickers, just buy Hello Kitty or Angry Birds. Anything with those guys on it will be golden. Give your guy some Hello Kitty and watch his face, okay? He'll look at you like you are crazy, you're nuts, and you'll laugh, and then you'll both laugh, and that's a win. Yes, a win. I would tell you, give, your favorite professor a little something, but I think that might be on the terms more or less of bribery. So I highly discourage it. Don't do that. No, stay away. Get it out of your head. Forget I said it. No bribes. Bribes are bad. No, 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 no. Okay? Forget about your professor. Don't get him anything. Or her. No, don't do it. But honestly, though, giving a gift just to give it is a good thing, I once heard of people buying gas for others just to do it. Yeah, you heard correctly. Stop looking at your speakers like I spoke a different language. I am for reals, yo. Although, I guess you could buy someone else gas. I mean, you'd be broke, but the other person would be so happy that it would make your day a whole lot better. That would be awesome, Especially now that the gas so high, I know I would love it. I would love it. So this week and for the rest of your life, give a gift because, just because. It's an awesome way of showing the other person that you care. It'll make a smile on both of yous. So, yeah. Radio, Ms.Kis promise to you. All right? I just got a package in the mail for no reason, and from a very good friend of mine, Ms. Kara in Pensacola, made my day, and I am so ecstatic. So, I am a testimony of how much these gifts work. Now, it looks like our time is coming to a close, and I will no longer be pumping up your eardrums. So I think this is the time where you sigh and be like, man, she's done. Finito. Yeah, I think this is your cue. But the good news is, with God's help, I will be back again next week with an even stronger, less like a smoking frog type of voice, and we'll have some more awesome, drumming stuff to tell you about. So don't lose heart. I thank you all who have been listening. You make my day happier and more awesomer. You see what I did there? Awesomer. I said it just to peeve out the grammar folks. Get under their skin a little bit, Why not? All right, people. Thank you for listening and for staying faithful in your listening skills. Hopefully, for the past 2 weeks, you only got your kisses from Hershey's. So, thank you, and kisses for all. Mwah! This is Ms.Kis, over and out.